Sorry for the background audio, I am at school, but welcome back to a brand new LBP video. I want to talk about the death of Littlebigplanet YouTubers. The death is kind of an exaggeration, but I want to talk about the decline of Littlebigplanet content creators. Now, there used to be tons of LBP creators, dozens if not hundreds of people focusing solely or mostly on LBP content. But ever since 2014, Littlebigplanet basically went through the dark ages. It kind of declined. With a big adventure released now, we may see a resurgence in LBP content creators. But how many are left? We're going to look at that right now today. We're going to cover the bigger ones and then cover potentially smaller channels. Now, what do you have to be classified as a Littlebigplanet YouTuber? What do you have to be? What do you have to do? Well, first you have to have a YouTube channel, upload at least on a semi to regular basis, maybe like once a month, at least, worst case scenario. And then you have to make a lot of videos on Littlebigplanet. Now, you can't just play through the game and then be done with it and call yourself an LBP content creator. You have to make videos on Littlebigplanet consistently, i.e., let's say you upload 3 times a week. Maybe you make 1 LBP video a week. If you do that, I could consider you a Littlebigplanet content creator. You can play other games and still be classified as an LBP YouTuber, but you need to be focusing at least mostly on LBP or entirely on LBP. Let's say 50% of your channel is LBP. That's enough to be considered an LBP YouTuber. How many of these are left? We're going to look at this today. First off, we have epiclbptime. He is the biggest LBP YouTuber with about 400k, probably more than that by now, 400k subscribers. His channel is focused about once a week. He uploads, I'm not 100% sure, but he uploads videos basically where he plays community levels, checks out community skin packs, and all this kind of stuff. He's pretty good, but he doesn't have much of a personality. He doesn't really post on social media as far as I'm concerned, and he doesn't use his voice or even his face at all. Okay? Next up is ayee. He is more well known, and he has a much more dedicated fan base. I personally watch his videos, they're pretty good, but ayee mostly uploads a few times a day, so quite a lot. He's pretty busy. And he's basically turned his channel into an archive of LBP videos. People every once in a while make commentary LBP videos talking about maybe 5 things LBP to do right, or what happened to all the old LBP levels. But he mostly just focuses on community levels that people make. He has played some of my friends' community level, which is really cool, and he plays through them all without commentary with his OC character. Now, he has about 82,000 subscribers, so he's at a pretty small in terms of channel if you compare him to the bigger channels, but compared to everyone else that makes LBP content, he is huge. LBP doesn't have a huge fan base, but has a very dedicated fan base. If you make videos in LBP, you will get more views than we'll make a video on Minecraft, for example, because there's much more of a dedicated fan base to it, but there's less videos being made of it. Therefore, there's a power vacuum of content where you can fill it in and get pretty popular. Now, the third one I wanted to cover is blazingvictni. He makes videos and other things as well, but he focuses mostly on Littlebigplanet. He makes retrospectives, voiceover videos. He does make videos and other things, mostly LBP, and his last video have been LBP related. He has a pretty irregular content upload schedule, but his content is pretty good, and most people in the LBP community will know him and will love him. Now, he is pretty new at this. He's only doing this for about 2 years. Most LBP YouTubers are doing this for at least 5 or 6 years. But yeah, he is pretty big. I wanted to cover him first. Now, what else is there? Because that can't be it. I've already mentioned 3 big names with 20,000 for blazingvictni, 82-ish thousand for ayee, about 400 and I think 20k maybe for epiclbptime. But is there anybody else making LBP content? The answer is not really. The last content creator I want to look at is me. Now, this one kind of sounds very egocentric, but I would consider myself an LBP content creator. If you look at my channel page, I make nearly all videos I make are Littlebigplanet related, or most of them are. I make a few Minecraft videos here and there, but mostly Littlebigplanet related content. So on my channel, last 4 or 5 months, most of my videos have been Littlebigplanet related. So I do consider myself an LBP YouTuber, even if I do play other games every now and then. I only have 180 subscribers as we're recording this. Hopefully your subscription, so please subscribe. Hopefully it's 200 subscribers very soon. But I've learned that there is a very dedicated audience for this. There isn't a big audience, but there is a very dedicated audience. You can get way more views playing this game than Minecraft because everyone's playing Minecraft, okay? LBP, there's not many people playing it, but there's a lot of people, or enough people, that are always looking for content on it. So if you create a power vacuum, if you make a video on LBP, you will get a fuck ton of views. I guarantee it. Personally, you get tons of views. I did join my live stream at one point, which is really, really cool. But more importantly, there isn't really many people left. There were people like Zebra Gamer in the old days. He made videos on LVP a lot. Unfortunately, he stopped and hasn't made an LVP video in over 2 years. Before then, the 2 years, there was a 2 gap between then as well, so not much. Overall, there is a very, very distinctive lack of Littlebigplanet content. With a very small amount of people making these videos. There are other people making videos on this game. Most of them just doing Let's Plays. I wouldn't consider them LVP creators. They're not making many videos on it. Hence, Tim makes videos on LVP. Not very often, but he does. I wanted to include him in the conversation. But there are not many LVP YouTubers left. Most of them are gone because the game has lost popularity and there hasn't been a new LVP game for 6 years now. There was a big venture. Other than that, haven't had an LVP game in 6 years. Now, I want you, if you're watching this video and you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you want to do games, I highly recommend you check out Littlebigplanet. It is very popular. You will get tons of views and it's really cool.